consciously marry their mother who destroyed them. Men always marry their mother, a strong mother or mother they can rebel against. We tend to marry the kind of person who comforts us in our weakness, in our failing, but also enslaves us. It's the same old story with politicians and teachers. Teachers are not the kind of people who are successful people. They like power, and they have two faces, one face to you and one to the child. And the children are being destroyed by teachers today because you see that...
Would you be so specific? Would you tell us what you see in our children today that tells you that the teachers that are instructing them are this devil work?
I took all my kids out of school. My youngest son, I took him out of school when he was 12 years old.
Why?
And
What was
he's a genius now because he was being destroyed by the school teachers and destroyed by the children who are also becoming horribly corrupt.
What was he doing?
This society is being destroyed. Look, if I'm impatient with you right now, I'll give you an example. If I get mad with you to get a point across, I'd made this point to a teacher. I started to be very strong with her, and she started getting upset. I said, do you like being upset? She says, no. I said, don't upset my child to learn. There's a very dangerous thing with children. When you upset children, you establish a control from the outside. So children become authority, controlled by the strongest influence. As they grow older, peer pressure begins to take over. You see, and outside is ugly, inside is beautiful. If you're seduced out of your tree, if you respond to pressures, if you're angry with somebody, if you're tempted to steal, from that point onwards, you're no longer in control. The outside authority is in control, and you could be made to do worse and uglier things, and eventually, these things we are talking about, these spirits, begin to take over. And you start to hear voices, and you start to take drugs to get rid of the voices, and then it's the voices that are teaching you to take drugs.
Hold on, Roy. Now we have some people that want to get involved. Yes, your comment for Roy?
Yes, Mr. Masters, we all have been taught about the devil, most of us, and evil influence. But what about evil politicians or evil leaders of the world that have gone on? And do you believe in reincarnation, that they could come back and influence?
No, I don't believe in reincarnation, no.
No.
I believe that there's an ever-present evil principle which you cannot see. You cannot taste it, you cannot touch it, you cannot smell it, but it talks to you, and there are influences all around you trying to seduce you away from doing what's right in your heart. And the minute you respond to that, you have an illicit sex, you take something that doesn't belong to you, you start to judge and hate somebody, that force gets inside you and starts to build itself in you, and it leads you to the kind of experiences that will destroy the real self and build the alien self. And there are millions of people in this country who are schizophrenic, who are possessed by evil.